Welcome to the second episode of Solo Survival, where I'm going to be teaching you guys how to go from step one to the last step, or until basically let you guys off the nest and fly away with your wings. I'm going to be showing you how to get started, and then it's up to you what do you want to do. So we're going to start out in like right here on the Ragnarok map. If you guys haven't seen the last episode, go check it out. As you can see, our base is still standing right here. I got to eat some food. Our horse is still alive. Yeah. What we're doing right now is pumping carry weight into the horse. So now what we need to do is that we need to craft ourselves a horse saddle. So now let's put all the stuff in here. Alright, fuck this shit. I'm transferring everything into the smithy. We want to build the horse saddle, and you guys are going to see why in a couple of minutes. We're gonna need more hide, and we're gonna need more wood. So that's the thing that we need to go do. So we're gonna go farm some hide and some wood, and then oh look, speaking of hide, we could get that hide right there. Ooh, look, this is the whales. Okay, so when you find these whales are money. If you want to hit them, no, not with your fist. You want to hit them with this. So you could get some oh no, wait, I'm sorry, I mean the pickaxe. If you hit him with the pickaxe, it's gonna give you oil and keratin, as well as a lot of spoiled meat, which spoiled meat is perfect so we could craft some narcotics. This is key right here. This is what I was looking for. Not a lot of times you won't find these on Ragnarok because I don't know, people either go around harvesting them for the specific reasons that I'm doing right now. But a lot of times, if they are here, if you are in a low population one, you're gonna find them, and then you could just go ahead. Now, mind you, the reason why I said in the last episode, and I'm gonna say it again in this episode, as a solo player, when you're starting out, you want to head out to a low population one. Why? You don't have to deal with you're not gonna be dealing with so much PvP, and it gives you time to build up a little bit. You know, just so you can have resources. I mean, you could always cross server raid in the future and stuff like that. So yeah, we got a little bit of oil out of that, not too much, but enough. And then we have a lot of spoiled meat, which is perfect. As for keratin, we wanted keratin in order to build the saddle, the Terry saddle. So let's see, we're gonna put TER. Where's the Terry saddle? There it is. Eventually, we're gonna build an RG saddle, but we already learned it. We needed 75. Okay, so we need 75 keratin, so that's something we gotta aim for. All right, so let's harvest the wood right here, and then when I have the horse saddle, I will tell you, and I'll come back to you guys. There you go. Now there you go. Now we can craft the saddle. So this is perfect because now we have the saddle. So now what we want to do after we get the freaking saddle, while we let the sandstorm pass, is that, as you can see, we could craft a shit ton of narcotics. So now what we want to do is go and harvest as many narco berries as we can. Now mind you, it is ×2 still right now, so you need to harvest as much as narco berries as you can. You better make sure that you transfer all of that stuff into narcotics. Why? For the RG. If it's not ×2 during the time that we tame the RG, we want to have narcotics, as well as you want to have narcotics to turn the arrows into narco arrows, or to trank arrows, I should say. And yeah, so that's what you're gonna need, as much narcotics as you can. Narco berries. So we're just gonna go around, try to see how much narco berries you could have. We're aiming for 100, because I think the RG is gonna take anything between, I don't know, like 20 to 30 trank arrows. So we want to craft at least like 50 tranks, and then have like 50 narcotics to spare, because I also want to tame Sabertooth. Sabertooth is gonna help us with the hide, you know, because we're gonna need a hide collector. Now most people like to do like crazy stuff like Rexes and stuff like that. Honestly, I think a Sabertooth is more than enough. It's perfect. It collects hide. You could just bring it out here into the you know, highlands, and then just harvest the fuck out of it. Okay, I think 65. There you go. Oh, what the fuck? I thought something hit the freaking thing. But so yeah, like I was saying, you want that because the saber can be carried by an RG. Remember, everything you want to do has to be able to be done by RGs. You're not gonna be taming a Quetzal. You're gonna be taming RGs, 1 or 2 RGs. You want to have an RG that is pure carry weight, just pure carry weight, and you want to have another RG that is just gonna be pure how do you say, anything like HP for tanking bullets. You want to have something that is pure melee, stuff like that. It's up to you. I honestly like to have 2 RGs for the reason of like having one that is just pure carry weight and have the other one that is just pure carry weight. Why? Because if one of them dies by mistake or something like that, I at least have another one as a backup. You always want to have 2 RGs. One is a backup and one is the main one that you always use. Never know what could happen to an RG. A lot of things can happen to an RG, and you don't want to be caught in a crossfire when that shit happens, and then you're like, well, I don't have an RG, now I'm fucked because I can't do metal runs, I can't do hide runs, I can't do anything. So yeah, you don't want to do that. Alright, so we're just going to continue this stuff. Come on, let's continue. Let's continue getting narco berries to get all those strengths. And then once we get that, we're going to go see if we could tame, well, not if we could see, we're going to go tame a freaking Terry. And we're going to go get some more keratin. And yeah, try to get a Terry saddle. I forgot to tell you guys. Now, normally you could do this on a motor and pestle. Remember that. You don't need a horse. You just need a whip, and then you start whipping the bushes and stuff like that. So you don't have to do this. The reason why I specifically think that is better for you to do it on a horse is because you could just put the spoil meat on him, and then you could just go around gathering all the berries in the world, and then you just toss out the ones that you don't really want, like this, and then you could just keep going. As this thing is crafting, you're crafting and you're going. You're crafting and you're going. So there's no necessary need of you having to stop. Basically, there's no need for you to like, not, I don't want to say stop. I mean, like, there's no need for you to go back home, put those berries on the thing. Plus, if you think about it, the horse has unlimited slots. I mean, it has 300 slots, of course, for those of you that want to be smart asses. It does have 300 slots, but, and I would say but, it has a lot more. You could carry a lot more. You're not limited to only 12 slots, or if you have more than one, you know what I mean? So then you could just do one big batches. Now, normally what I do is that, what I would get is that I would just get the horse in order for me to, ooh, there you go. I would just get the horse, and then I'll just start doing this. I also use the horse for when I'm gathering flint, or when I'm basically farming metal. I would put the stone on him, and then after that I will go and get a lot of flint, and then I will just convert as I'm continuing on. So then it will be crafting spark powder while I'm on the go. You see what I mean? It's perfect for me, at least. I believe it's perfect. All right, boys and girls, and we're back. So we are now at the state where we could craft one of these spy glasses, which is what we're gonna need in order to scout for a decent level Terry. You know, we don't want no scrubs. Something above 100 is the best. Because for Terrys, normally I would say if you want to just bum rush and get the Terry tame and then like the RG tame out of the way, then yes, go for like a level 15, 25, and then rush the RG trap, and then try to rush getting an RG. But I want to get a high level Terry for this series, and then I'm gonna also ask for a high level RG, hopefully. So then, in order for you to build this spyglass, what I would say is, back from where your base is, down there where the tree is, just come up this way. Some of you know, some of you don't know, this little cave right here, it's called the Crystal Cave. This cave inside of here, you could get crystal. Now, some people like to build in here. I think it's stupid because it's ×6, I believe. Just come in here. I already harvested the crystal. And you harvest the crystal in here. Now, another reason why you want to harvest the crystal in here is you're gonna need crystal in order to build yourself. Oh boy, here we go. We need crystal for the fabricator, so we're gonna need to build the fabricator. That's the thing. So now we're gonna head out this way, and we're gonna go and we're gonna get some wood ahead of time, because we're gonna need to craft some spikes if we want to tame this little freaking Terry tame. You need spikes and I think hide in order to make some I mean spikes and hide. You're gonna need wood, fiber, and hide in order to craft those things. I guess we could turn that into some, you see what I mean? Look, I'm like just going about my business right now, and I'm crafting at the same time. So this is good for both leveling and for regular things. So now let's go look for some terries. It is dark. I wouldn't suggest for you to do anything at nighttime because you do get hungry. Now, due to the fact that you could get carries, you're not gonna stick around with the terry that you tame at first. The terry that you tame at first is basically just to get you airborne as quickly as possible, and basically that's all it is. Later on, you're gonna want to tame high level terries. Like I said, I'm gonna try my best, if not at all, to get anything from the black market, and I'm gonna try to do it just easily. Some of you should try the black market, is the best way. But the reason what, oh, that's a giga. What level is that giga? 55. Yeah, fuck that. Let's not fuck with that. What level is that terry? 25. Okay, no, we don't want that. And good thing, because we need to get the fuck out of here. That giga's right there. That giga will one-chop us and we'll lose everything we've worked for in the last 2 episodes. I crafted a pike, which is what we're gonna need in order to kill Ovis a lot better. And I crafted a sickle, which is what we're gonna need in order to get fiber. Of course, as you know, fiber, I mean, you could tame stuff to to get fiber, like a bear gets fiber, a Therizino gets fiber and stuff like that. But you have to remember, as a solo player, guerrilla style, you want to tame the least amount of tame as possible. You don't want to have like a million tames and then you have to get on and feed them and then it's like homework. You want to just regularly, you want to be able to just keep it to like only you going around trying to get raids and doing raids and stuff like that. So you want to tame the minimum as possible. Now, what we're doing right now is that we're trying to go to the beach and see if we could get some keratin, and on the way there we need to see if we could find some terries. As you can tell, the sky is fucking clear of terries. It's like terries don't even exist in this map. But just our luck, look what we find. Just chilling out here. Oh, if we could get a good shot of him or her. I think it's a her. Yep, 150 Pteranodon. So oh man. Alright, well we're gonna have to go get a lot of mutton. We're gonna have to babysit this shit. Where'd he go? Can it land already? Alright, well where is it? There it is. I think that's it. Yeah, I think it's gonna land here soon. Yeah, I think it's gonna land. If it lands, we need to catch it. Like a Pokemon. What? How did I miss that at point blank range? Oh no! Passive. Fucking. That horse literally went up to us like, little bitch, fucking headbutt the shit out of you. I think it takes only 3. There it is. It's only 3. Yep. Well, thank God that at least he headbutted it when he wasn't down. So, alright. So let's get the spikes and let's put the spikes around it. So we got our first terry tame. That's perfect. Damn that. What do you guys think? Do you think that stam is good? I mean, the HP is amazing, you know, but the stam, I don't know, man. I don't know much about terry tames. I've never really been a pterodon fan, so what we want to do until this terry is done, we want to go hunt for more keratin, so then we could build his saddle, and also we're gonna try to get ourselves pre-crafted an RG saddle, and we also want to farm for an RG trap, so then we could go trap an RG and tame it. Because remember, the first thing you want to do is you want to tame a terry and then right away tame an RG. So that's a thing. Honestly, what I would tell you guys is not to tame a 150. You want to tame the lowest thing you could find, which is a level 25 or 15. Remember, it's gonna have shit stamina, so you don't push it too much. And then we'll go to our next location. So probably on the next episode, once this little Pteranodon gets tamed, I think on the next episode what we'll do is that we'll move our base, because that's a good starter base, but we want to get to the RG stage base. So we need to prefab the base and I'll show you guys what you need in order to prefab the base. Remember, everything's gonna be made out of stone, and then eventually you could turn it into metal. So that's the thing. So we're gonna prefab the base here, and we're gonna prefab the saddles, and I'll see you guys in a minute. So the alarm just went off, which means that this Terry is ready to pop. Not pop, sorry, ready to tame. So right now I'm running over there with the mutton. I've been prefabbing the base and 3 gates for an RG trap. So far I got the base. I just need the essentials, you know, like the forges and stuff like that. So I have the outer shell, the base ready. I just need the inner core, like forges, smithy, things like that. So as you can tell, there's trees missing because I've been cutting nothing but trees down. So let's see, what is this bird? Okay, so he's good on torpor. So let's just drop mutton in here. Let's see him tame out quickly. Okay, he's gonna be a 150 tame, 98%. Okay, so I didn't kick him, so he should tame out like a one. No, what is it? It's a mutton tame, so he should tame out at like level 220, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he should only go down by like maybe 2-4 levels. Okay, so far we lost 3 levels. Okay, 220 it is. Let's go, baby girl. Alright, so number one thing you always want to do, guys, break the spikes. Never leave the spikes up. I've seen so many times I come across people that leave the spikes up. Honestly, not only do you look like a dickhead because you did that, but also people are gonna know that you live somewhere around there. So we're about to die here. We're starving to death, so let's just eat this. What are his stats? What do you guys think? Are these decent stats or what? Let me know in the comments down below. Did he get shitty stats? Did he get okay stats? 360 melee. Okay, I mean, that seems like the melee seems like a really good stat. 420 stam. I think he has really good stam. We're not really caring too much about carry weight. Kind of wish he would have had 200 carry weight, but we might keep this little bitch and then breed her when we get a 150 kibble tame and stuff like that. You know, we'll just use her as a breeder for now. As for now, we would I think what we're gonna do is that we're gonna keep her. We're gonna go hide her, and then what we're gonna do after that is that we're gonna continue what we were doing to prefab our base, and then we're gonna head over to our base and build it. So this is the place where we have our base right now. You can't hide a Terry in here, really. Like, people are gonna see that sticking. Oh wait, maybe. Oh, okay. I guess you could hide a Terry. Okay, so homeboy's gonna stay right there for now. We're gonna go out and continue our expedition. So let's take away all this stuff. Is he gonna stay there? Yes, he is. Okay, so far this is what we have built. So we have 6 foundations, 6 ceilings, 2 gates, we need 1 more gate, a door, 10 walls, a door frame. I mean, if you want to make it double, that's perfect. We have a flag set, you know, regular stuff. We need to craft ourselves, you know, what is this called? We need to call a fabricator. We need to craft another smithy. I want to craft 3 smithies. That's our layout, 3 smithies. And so we need to finish the last gate, and then after that we're gonna start focusing on the other stuff. So we're hungry. We're gonna have to go get some carrots and stuff like that. So I'll be back when we have everything, and then we're gonna call it, and I'll show you guys where to get the pace in the early game. I know a lot of you like to go to the beaver dams and stuff like that. That's where the pace is at, and beaver heaven. I like to call it beaver heaven. But there is another spot that you could get beaver dams really close to here, and I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, guys, so now as you can see, the metal's cooking over there. I went on a quick metal run, so now I'm gonna show you where to get cement and paste. So if you come out of the base, which should be right there, or your little shit shack, and you head over this way, it's like if you were heading towards the red op. So if you go this way, you're gonna basically come across the redwoods, and in the redwoods There's a place in the Redwoods not a lot of people know about, but you could get cement and paste. Now, fingers crossed. Hopefully, there's nobody built on our way there, and then we get shot off by turrets. That is a possibility. So stay very, I would say, wary or stay very careful from like turrets and stuff like that. And then also keep an eye on his stand. Don't pull on me. I tend to go orbital camera all the time and always checking around my surroundings, making sure that I'm not being followed or somebody's on their way to pick me. And I completely forget that I have such a thing as stamina, and I end up getting fucked over. So that's a thing. So just make sure to be careful with that. Also, if you guys really choose to, another great spot to build is right here in the Redwoods. Well, not in this particular spot that I'm in right now, but in the Redwoods itself. So we're just gonna get some stam real quick, and then we're gonna go back up. This is the reason why I hate Terry's, because they ran out of stam really quickly. But what the fuck is going on there? You see all those flags? Somebody's been doing boss fights over here. Holy shit. So you come up this way. You come up. Fly up, up, into the Redwoods. We're going into the Redwoods. Remember that, guys. And you're just going to keep going straight this way. Now, normally I would fast pace this, but then it's not realistic. And I won't actually be able to show you guys what the fuck is going on. So you're going to get to this waterfall right here. Get across it. Be careful with the big trees, because there is thylacolios or thylos, and they do chill on those trees, and they do not give a fuck, and they will jump at you and ruin the left and the right of your fucking tame. They would just destroy you. Also, in the Redwoods, you have to be careful with Trodons at night. You also have to be careful with little microraptors. Those little piece of shit like to chill around here. I think we're lagging right here, boys. Yeah, we're lagging. Yeah, we're lagging. Oh, there it is. Holy shit. Okay, so just be careful. You're gonna come over here where there's this open area right here. I don't know why there's a tree platform over there, but yeah. So right around here, there is beaver dams around here. You see? Right down there. So just be careful. Oh, there's a beaver over there. So we're just gonna put our tame in the passive. Just because I know that beaver's gonna come at us. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to pick that. No. Alright, don't get greedy like I did and grab the wood. I guess we could carry the wood. Ha, bye bitch. So that's the thing. So if you want and you have the time to and stuff like that, I would say keep doing that over and over and over again until you get beaver dams. Now, in theory, you shouldn't really be doing this. Don't even waste your time. Just wait until you have an RG, and then once you have an RG, you'll be able to get more beaver dams and beaver dam heaven. But this is a quick way to get cement and paste on the go, you know, on the fast track. So you can see that shit is coming my way. So honestly, back in the day, what I would do is that I would just use flak. And I know some of you might be like, oh, you're an asshole, you're not clearing out the dams and stuff like that. So just to make you guys all happy, we're gonna kite this little bitch this way. When we move the base, it doesn't necessarily mean that we're gonna just demo our base and move to a whole new spot. But what it does mean is that we're gonna be able to move and have multiple bases. Remember, as a solo player, guerrilla style, you want to have multiple bases. You just don't want to have one base. Why? Because then if you get raided, you have another base that you could work out of. So that little shit shack that we have right there, we're gonna leave that there for our own good. In case we do get wiped on the other one, at least we have that one and we could recover from it. You know, we could use it to recover, and it's not gonna take so long. If we do get wiped / raided, whatever it is, we could use other bases to get back up on our feet. I'm gonna show you the top places where I like to build bases during this series on Ragnarok, because I built more than one base when I play guerrilla style. Remember, I built more than one base, but the bases will be something like 1x2, 1x1, as you saw. That's my favorite. Whenever I go cross server raiding, I like to bring that. I like to bring a bed, or 2 beds, depending on what it is. I like to build a smithy. I like to bring a freaking on top of a smithy. I also bring like that, but I'll make it out of metal and not out of anything else. Not stone. I'll make it out of metal, like a 1 by 1 out of metal. Dude, there must have been a big tribe here. There's another trough over there. You see? There must have been a big tribe here. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna go back to the spot where we're at. Alright guys, so sorry about this. I forgot to do an outro for this episode, but I hope you guys liked the video. Remember to subscribe if you haven't. Remember to like the video if you like it, or dislike it if you didn't like it. Make sure to let me know down in the comments down below if this series is actually helping you guys out. Also make sure to comment down below letting me know if you're not really liking the series. Also I have a surprise for you tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. As well guys, have a happy 4th of July, and I hope you have a lot of, well, some of you don't are not of age to drink, so yes, I hope you have a lot of ribs and, you know, hamburgers and stuff like that. But yeah, enjoy your day at the beach or at home with your family and stuff like that. I know I'm gonna be enjoying my day at work. It sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Until next time guys, bye.